Welcome to the first episode and possibly maybe the only episode of whatever this is. I don't know. This isn't really an episode. Today I filmed a Dress to Impress video and I hated it. I really just didn't like it, and it kept glitching, nothing was working, and I found myself just thinking what am I doing? I literally don't know what I'm doing. And then me realizing that it wasn't really a video that I wanted to make. And then the thought came to me, the videos that I'm enjoying right now are the ones that are more chill and you can put them on while you're doing something and kind of less attention. You can kind of have them on while you're doing something else, you know? And also making gaming videos and stuff like that are kind of difficult because it feels like you have to perform a little bit. It feels like you have to not really perform, but not all gaming videos are the same. You can have really chill gaming videos and you're not hyping everybody up. But I just at the moment, right now, feel like it's more fun to do sit down talking videos. I'm thinking about if I like doing this, I kind of want to do this weekly. It's kind of like a podcast, but not, I don't know. Is it a podcast? Is this me starting my podcast? It seems a little early in my career, in my internet career, to be starting a podcast, only having been making videos for a couple months. So I guess this is kind of a podcast episode. Yeah, just the videos I've been loving right now are video podcasts and discussion videos and interviews. Oh my gosh, a good interview. I could watch interviews literally all day. I watch interviews for musicians and been watching a ton of Wicked interviews. But yeah, interviews are kind of my vibe. Eventually those would be super fun to do. So I do have some things that I wanted to talk about. But if this ends up being a weekly thing, I have this set up to where just talk about the things that I enjoyed from this week. So starting off, over the past week, Wicked was released on DVD, and I immediately bought it. I bought it a day or two after it hit the shelves at the store, because I just was so eager to rewatch this movie and own it. So then I bought it and watched it, and literally less than 24 hours later, watched it again with the audio commentary with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So I've seen this movie 3 times. As of now, I've seen Wicked 3 times, and it has gotten better every single time. I've seen more stuff. I'm seeing more foreshadowings to what's going to happen. I'm figuring out things that are happening. I haven't seen the original stage play, so I don't know the things that happen, even though it's a prequel, so you can connect the dots. I've been really enjoying that. Something else I also wanted to talk about, and maybe this can be if this becomes a normal thing, is to talk through the music that I've listened to, memorable albums that I've listened to over the past week, and movies that I've watched, and to kind of discuss those. I seriously need to get a new phone case because this stuff is coming off. I have an OtterBox, and I've had it. It's been on this phone for so long, it's starting to peel off. I either need to get a new phone case or completely need to get a new phone because it's probably time. Okay, I have not been listening to that much music. I usually listen to be honest, I usually listen to an album a day because I'll listen to an album when I wash dishes on the daily. I usually listen to an album a day. Possibly some albums are really long. It took me 3 days to get through the Tortured Poets Department anthology. Most albums are 30 to 40 minutes. So I'll just wash dishes, do other chores and stuff. That's my music listening time. But I have been not doing that because I was sick this week. So I only have 2 albums logged that I listened to recently, and the first one is Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin. Right now, there are 2 artists that I will go back to if I want musical inspiration as far as production, because like I like produce stuff, like produce music. Obviously I get inspired by a majority of the music that I listen to, but there are really two people that if they make a new album, I'm gonna replay that thing. I'm gonna make beats. I'm gonna make like little productions, maybe even write some lyrics inspired by those things because I know they're so inspirational to me. And the first person is Metro Boomin as more of a production side. So I'll listen to his albums whenever I want to feel inspired production wise. And the second is Billie Eilish, and both Billie and Phineas. So it's kind of three people. This thing is still stuck in my hand. Oh my gosh. It's everywhere. Wait. I just realized something. I'm blaming my phone. I just blamed my phone for that when I realized that it was the sticker on the microphone. I don't know if you can see the words. Those letters used to be black, and the sticker thing just came off, and I just blamed my phone. I just blamed my phone for that. Anyways, Metro Boomin, Heroes and Villains. I found out about Metro through his soundtrack on Across the Spider-Verse, and it was completely blown away by the production. Like, I'd never heard anything like that. I kind of want to talk about the things that I like. I know like I'm kind of critical about things. I like to critique. I like to analyze things as far as music and movies and that sort of stuff. And not everything that I watch and listen to is going to be good. I can't give everything a good rating. And sometimes I have to rate things like 1 star and be like, this movie is trash. It's so dumb. Or this album is like the worst album I've ever listened to. But I don't like to dwell. I don't dwell on those things, you know? It's a better like way to spend my time talking about the things that are actually good than the things that aren't good. Unless I just need to really talk about that. I'll talk about like movies that aren't good if I do like a ranking video, like my movies ranked videos. But I want these kind of videos, if I do more, this may be the only one. This may be the only video. But if I enjoy it, I might do more. I just kind of sit down and talk about the things that I like. Talk about the things that have happened. Talk about things that are going on. Talk about things I'm interested in. And kind of keep it a little bit positive. But we can also do whatever we want here. Because this is a podcast, I guess. I don't know. I looked up the definition of podcast and it was like an audio file, whatever thing. But like most podcasts coming out today, probably, I don't know, a huge majority of podcasts are video podcasts. So are they really podcasts? I don't know. I'm not a podcaster, I guess. But maybe I am. Maybe this is a new thing. Let's move on to movies. I haven't watched too many movies this week, but I mean, I think I still watch more movies. Do I watch more movies than the average person? I think I watch just a little bit more movies than the average person. I don't watch like 4 movies a day, but I do watch maybe a movie. Try to watch a movie a night, but I don't want to like overindulge. So I won't watch like more than 1 movie a day. That's crazy. Like I don't binge movies. I watched a lot of good movies this week. As I already mentioned, I watched Wicked. I'm going to talk more about Wicked in my 2024 top 10 movies. Probably top 10. I don't think I've watched enough to do like a top 15. Top 10 movies video. Ella Enchanted. Watching Ella Enchanted again made me think more about these type of movies. There's the type of movies that are like, they're kind of bad, but they're like amazing. Like they're good. It's not quite, it's so bad it's good, because those are like Birdemic and stuff like that, you know? Like they're just horribly made movies, but they're amazing and you give it 5 stars. No, I'm talking about category of the movies that like, they're not the type of movies that you're gonna sit down and analyze the visual effects and analyze the acting and analyze the costumes and the cinematography and the script. Like, you don't spend time thinking about those things. You have to just give it 4 stars, and that's it. And I made a list of movies that are like that, where you don't analyze them. They're just good movies that you're like, yeah, this movie's amazing. And you don't have to like, I don't know, because with most movies, when I'm like rating a movie, I'm basing my rating off of if the acting's good, if the visual effects are good, if the script is good, if the conclusion is good, and like all the factors, like the main factors of what make a movie. But like for these, you don't do that. For these, I don't take the time to do that. And here are let me just list off a couple. High School Musical movies, B movie, SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Little Rascals, Fat Albert, the Hannah Montana movie, the Ernest movies. Like, they're just goofy, but they're amazing. Anyways, moving on. I watched the Little Bear movie. As I mentioned before, I was sick over the past week, and I think most people have this, and it's a sick movie. It's a movie that you always put on whenever you're sick. It's kind of a comfort movie, but you're also kind of taking a risk with a sick movie. Like, you can't just pick your favorite movie and watch it as a sick movie, because then it gets like the sick vibes if you try to watch that movie again. So like sick movies, I feel like are pretty specific. One movie that I grew up watching when I was sick, it's actually a DVD collection of the Little Bear episodes of when he is sick. It's the Little Bear Feel Better Little Bear episodes DVD. And after watching that, I was like, okay, I need to watch some more Little Bear stuff, because I don't think I've watched that much other Little Bear. Like, I didn't grow up watching this show. I grew up watching this DVD. So I decided to watch the Little Bear movie, Little Bear the movie. I actually have seen this before. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I have seen this movie before. It's just as good as I remember, but I don't remember watching it. But somehow I've seen this movie, and it's really nostalgic. I was thinking it was going to be bad, because sometimes you like watch a show that's really good, and then they make a like the movie about it, and it's like the quality is really bad or something. But no, this was like the same quality as the show, which is like good quality. Okay, moving on. Cinderella Disney live action. In my opinion, this is the best Disney remake. And I looked back at all the other Disney remakes, and it still holds true. If I look at let's see, let me pull up the list. Most of them are not very good. Okay, I'm about to watch Cruella. I have that. I literally just ordered it from the library. I ordered it specifically because I really wanted to watch Cruella because of the costumes specifically. So I'm going to watch that. I'll tell you if that's any good. The Lion King remake. I haven't seen the second Lion King remake, but the Lion King remake from 2019, I don't think is that bad. In fact, I actually think the soundtrack for the remake is an improvement from the original movie. Like it's like a remaster basically, and I listen to it and I treat it as like a remastered version. Jungle Book, I haven't seen in a long time. Like the Jungle Book remake, the Jon Favreau one, I only saw it once when it came out on Netflix, like a long time ago. I haven't seen it in a long time. I might need to rewatch it to see if it's better or on par with the original movie. I think the original movie's fine from what I can recall. I've never seen the Maleficent movies. I know they're popular. I don't know if they're good. But yeah, as far as that goes, there's really not any other Disney remakes that are worth the time that I've seen. And Cinderella is one of those that it is not one of them, the one that I feel like is actually worth time watching it. Costumes are insane. The soundtrack did not have to go that hard. Oh my gosh. It's crazy good. And the acting and the cast is really great. It's such a great movie, and it has such a great message to it. It has like a genuinely great message to the movie that the original Cinderella I don't think had. And the most recent movie that I watched besides Wicked was Dune Part 2. And I'm going to talk more about Dune Part 2 in my top 10 movies of 2024 video. Along with Wicked, we're going to talk about both of those. So I will talk about my thoughts on those later. And that's kind of it. I don't know if I'm going to do any more of these type of videos. of just me sitting and talking. It's kind of fun. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this specifically. But I've been trying some different varieties. I've been doing gaming videos. I've been doing like everything. I've been doing a lot of stuff. So let me know if this is a format that you enjoy, just sitting and talking, little chat. I am probably gonna make another one of these. If you're seeing this video, then I probably didn't hate this recording this. That probably means that I will be doing another one of these next week. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this little chat, make sure to subscribe so you can stick around for more chats like this. Comment the things that you're interested in. I would love to know and chat. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys next week. Ending videos is so hard. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to attempt to end this video for like 5 minutes, and it's going to take so long. Goodbye. I'm ending this video.